Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Friday to you all. Great way to kick off your weekend is coming to join me with a little bit of stretch and some core work today. As you'll see, all I have is a towel and some water if I need to towel off and wet the whistle, stay hydrated through the workout, and beyond that, pretty much just a mat. I'm going to take you through two stretch series, and then we'll get into a little bit of core work. And the core work is progressive, so you can stay at the first set, or you can progressively load as we go. Kind of meet you where you're at, type deal. But for starters, let's kick off with the stretch, and we're going to go into a downward dog. And for a downward dog, I'm going to come to the side of my mat here and go into a high plank. From this high plank, I'm going to have my feet shoulder width apart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push with the palms of my hands, driving my hips up into the air, and I'm trying to drive my heels into the ground. You notice, just sit into the stretch, get a couple of good deep breaths. Coming back to high plank. And that's your downward dog. We'll call that one. We're going to do 4 more for this set. Let's go ahead and push back. Sit into it. And while you're taking your breaths, if you want to rock from one leg to the other, bend to straight, bend to straight, you can, to intensify the stretch on the hamstrings all the way through to your heels. That's 2. Let's go for 3. Pushing back, driving the hips up. Couple of good deep breaths. As we go on from rep to rep, you're trying to sit deeper into it. Coming back down, that was 3. Here we go, number 4. Driving back, hips up. Coming back down, there's 4. Here we go, number 5. Driving back. Coming down, and go ahead and relax. Readjust, grab a little sip of water, and that's our downward dog. And what we're going to go from a downward dog is we're going to progress it to going from a downward dog into a pigeon stretch. And this is where we're going to kick one leg up, so it's going to make the take up the intensity for the downward dog. If you're uncomfortable with having one leg off the ground, go back to the downward dog, and then you're just going to step forward for the pigeon for the stretch. And how it'll look is if I go, I'll demonstrate real quick, so this one doesn't count, except for me. I'm going to go downward dog. I'm going to raise my right leg, hold, coming forward, and sit on it. Okay, and this is the pigeon stretch. And what you're trying to do is rotate the hip. And you'll feel the stretch on the back of the glute here. Okay? And then from this point, you'll press up. Now you'll notice I'm supporting myself on my back leg and on my hands to decide how deep I want to make this stretch. And then I'll just step back and go into another downward dog opposite side. What we're looking to do is get 2 on each side. So overall it's going to be 1 set, but we're going to do 2 pigeon stretches, 1 on the right, left, and then we'll move on to the world's greatest stretch. So let's go ahead and get ready. Heading into my high plank, getting set, and begin pushing back, downward dog. From here, I'm going to raise my right leg, hold for a breath, coming forward, sitting onto that right leg, and relaxing into that stretch. Now I decide how deep I want to make it. Some of us will be able to actually get our hip onto the ground. You have that kind of mobility. That is awesome. I'm going to work on that and chase you down. Hold for a few breaths, going back to high plank. Give yourself a second to set up, go into downward dog. From here, I'm going to raise my left leg up. Hold. Coming forward on that left leg, sitting, and again, getting into that hip rotation, trying to stretch that glute. This guy right here is where you're going to feel that really deep in the hip. If you had a good workout on Monday, this will probably feel really good by now. After a few breaths, Going back, sitting back into high plank. And that's one round. Here we go for our second round, downward dog. From here, raising my right leg for my second rep. Coming forward, sitting onto that right leg. Being the second rep, I might be able to get just a little bit deeper. After a few breaths, again, taking my body weight, going back to a high plank, getting reset. Downward dog. Raising my left leg for my second rep on my left side. Coming forward, sitting onto that left leg, into that pigeon stretch. Go ahead, taking my body weight, coming back to high plank, and down to my knees and relax. Good job, nice work. That's our first stretch series of downward dog. Nice job with that. I like to start with something like that if I know I'm gonna, like today we're gonna go into world's greatest stretch, which is works on the hips a lot. And this kind of warms my hips up to get a good stretch through the world's greatest stretch. Nice deep breath. So world's greatest stretch. How this will work is you can either do this from your knees or you can do it from a high plank. Starting it off, you're going to go to a high plank. And this is where if the high plank to the lunge is too much, you just lunge from your knees. Okay? From a high plank, I'm going to start with my left leg. And I'm going to bring my left foot up to my left hand, stepping forward. And this is the first part. I have my back knee raised right now, and this is where it's like, okay, that's too much intensity. Just drop the knee. We'll drop it here soon anyways, but I want you to do just some forward knee drives. 2, 3. Now you're going to drop that knee, and again, knee drive, and this time what you're going to do is you're going to gently push and just to the outside, and you're going to open up your adductors a little bit. Push 1, and this is really gentle. You're not trying to force this. You're letting your body kind of guide you. 2 and 3. From there, I'm going to plant my hands on the ground, and I'm going to push back, and I'm going to do this really, really slow, and I'm going to straighten my leg out to stretch my hamstring. Now, this is pretty intense, so you do this at a really comfortable pace, and you're not trying to wrench your body into these movements. You just kind of let your body guide you to where your limit is. 2 and 3. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my elbow and I'm going to drive my left elbow down to my left ankle. I'm going to plant my right hand flat on the ground. Now I'm going to push, drive up, and I'm going to twist and reach to the sky. There's 1. Coming back down, left elbow to left ankle. Driving up, twist. That's 2. Coming down, drive, going up, and there's 3. From here, I'm going to come up, walk in a little bit. I'm going to take my right hand, put it over my left knee. I'm going to take my left arm, I'm going to reach back. Coming forward, relax. Here we go for number 2. And going for number 3. Okay, coming back down. From here, I'm going to come back up on my right, bring my right knee back up, and I'm going to go back to high plank. Okay? And then we're going to reset and go to the right side. Right leg comes forward. Stepping into that lunge. I do have my back knee up, and I'm going to start with knee drives. 1, 2, 3. After my third knee drive there, I'm going to lower my left leg. I'm going to take my right hand and gently, knee drives again, but I'm going to just push gently to the outside. Again, I'm trying to target these adductors. Everything on the inside, and knee drive that way. Nice and easy. Let your body guide you. Don't try and force these. There's 2, and there's 3. From here into the hamstrings, and I'm thinking of sitting onto my back heel. 1, coming forward. Coming forward's not too bad. It's the going back where it's just like, ooh, that's tight. There's 2. Coming forward. and 3. Back to center here. And again, now we're going to go into that elbow drive and twist. Taking my right elbow, driving it to my right ankle. Going up, twisting, up to the sky. Coming down, right elbow to right ankle. Coming up, twisting to the sky. Third one, right elbow, twisting up to the sky. Coming back to center, I'm going to come up. I readjust a little bit, makes it easier for my left arm to come over to my right knee. And from here, arm forward. Now I'm going to try and take my right arm and point it at that back wall. There's 1. Coming forward, going for 2. Whoop. Coming forward, going for 3. Coming forward, coming down to the mat, raising my left knee and bringing my right knee back to high plank, knees down, and go ahead and relax. And there's world's greatest stretch. Good job, everybody. Nice work. Probably one of my more favorite stretch series because it hits pretty much my whole body. Nice way to go if you don't have time for a full yoga series. So from here, what we're going to break into is core work. And for core, we have 4 exercises. And what I used to do is we used to do these for time. But since we're on new beginnings, we're going to start with reps and kind of make it a progression. So for the 4 exercises for the first round, we're only going to do 5 reps per exercise. Round 2, we'll do 10 reps per exercise, and then 15 to finish it off. But that gives us a zone between 5 reps and 15 reps as we carry on that we have to work with. As we get tired, we might stick with 5 reps. And that's within the zone, so that's where we're going to be. So that's how that'll work. What we're going to start with is mountain climbers. And my mountain climbers, I try to be slow and controlled with those because I really want to feel my core activate versus just my hip flexors. I know a lot of times when we get cooking on doing really, really fast and our legs get burning, but we forget that we want to make sure it's a core exercise. So nice and controlled when we do these. And it's going to be 5 reps on each side, okay? So come into your high plank, and all I'm looking for is this right here. And about that pace is how your mountain climbers will be, okay? So I'll count us off. Let's go ahead, hit high plank, starting with mountain climbers, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and knees down, and relax. Good job, nice work. Now we're going to go to low plank with the hip touch. And all you're thinking of doing with this, I'm going to demonstrate real quick, is if I go to a low plank, I'm just looking to touch my hip. Touch. Touch. Now, I'm on a wood floor, so as I touch my hip, my feet are going to stretch out, so I'll have to readjust my feet all the time and kind of get back up onto my tiptoes. That's totally natural. You just got to remember to do it, okay? So, again, 5 on each side or 10 overall. I'll count to 10 this time, okay? Let's go ahead and get ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center and go ahead and relax. Good job. Nice work. It's 2 exercises down, 2 to go. Now we're going to do Superman. And this is just a back extension from the floor, but I like the super part. We can call them super people too. So from here, all you're looking at doing is flexing the glutes and all the muscles in your back and spinal erectors to bring yourself up, okay? Now you notice I'm not trying to throw myself into this. I'm squeezing, squeeze, squeeze, okay? So 5 reps, ready, and Begin. 1. Relax. 2. Relax. 3. Relax. 4. Relax. 5. Relax. And there it is. Good job. Nice work. Coming over onto our backs. We're going to do crunches. And all I'm looking for your crunches is if I have my hands on my thighs, I'm just trying to get to my knees. 1. Okay? So just driving up. Touch. Touch. No, you don't have to go any further than that for this. Okay? So 5 reps. Let's go ahead and get ready. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Good job. Nice work. That's our first set. Go ahead and take a breather. And then we'll get back into round number 2. Now that we know what the exercises are, I might transition just a little bit quicker through them. Still give us a chance to get a couple of breaths in between, but not too much rest no more than 30 seconds at the most in between the exercises. I'm going to probably take 10 to 15 at the most and go from there. So starting with the mountain climbers, now it's going to be 10 reps on each side or 20 overall. Okay, so we're doubling up from what we did last time. Instead of 5 reps on each side, it's going to be 10. Let's go ahead and get ready. Starting with mountain climbers and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go ahead and come down. Good job. Nice work. 1 exercise down. 3 to go for set number 2. Remember, low plank with the hip touch. If the hip touch gets cooking too much, just hold the low plank until I round out the set, and then we'll move on to the next exercise from there. Again, 10 on each side or 20 overall. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 to go, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20, and relax. Good job. Nice work. Halfway there. 2 exercises left. Just some Supermans and some crunches. And with that, I'm going to come all the way down. Again, going for 10 reps. Getting ready. And begin squeezing. 1, relax. 2, relax. 3, relax. 4, relax. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10, and relax. Good work. Nice job. 1 exercise left. Coming over. Starting for crunches. Remember, 10 reps over the knees. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good job. Nice work. That's 2 down. We got 1 set left. Let's come on up. Grab a little water. Well, in this way, working from a progression in reps, you can find out where you're at. And then you know, okay, my goal this time, I can get 8 every set. My next time, I'm going to shoot for 9 and 10. After a while, what you're going to want to do is you're going to transition it in for time. And it's going to be pretty wild when you find out that if you get used to doing 15 to 20 reps, how much time that actually is. Because now you're talking like 45 seconds to a minute in some cases. And that is a lot of core work. So we're going to start 5, 10, 15 for a while and build up from there. But with that, let's get into our third and final set. And then from here, we're looking for 15 on each side for the mountain climbers and for the plank hip touches. So 15 on each side or 30 overall. I'll go ahead and count to 30 on these, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Let's go ahead and get ready. Hit our high plank, starting with mountain climbers. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Go ahead and relax. Catch your breath a little bit before we head down. Going into our low plank with a hip touch. Good deep breaths in between. Get as much as we can for recovery. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and relax. Good job, nice work. Beautiful. It's all downhill from here, right? No more 30 reps. Yay! Nice job, everybody, on that one. From here, 15 super people. Let's go ahead and come on down. A couple of good deep breaths before we start. And remember, make it a squeeze, okay? Don't throw yourself into the rep. Squeeze those back and glute muscles to make this happen. Ready? And begin. 1, relax. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And relax. Good job. Nice work. Beautiful. One last exercise to go, and that'll kick off our weekend. Coming down. Last set of crunches. Going for 15. Getting ready. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax, punch the clock. You are done. Beautiful work. Coming on up. Definitely give yourselves a hand on that one. Welcome back to Core and Stretch. So with that, I wish you all a happy Friday and weekend. It's not raining too hard right now. Go enjoy some outdoors. With that, if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, please shoot me an email, feedback, questions, whatever you got for me, at coachwhalen@overlake.org. You all take care and see you back on Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.